Hello Book Club, hosted by Heather Skinner. Let's vote in our next Book of the Month feature by your favorite quote. Each quote represents a book, and as each quote wins for a month's feature, it will be revealed what book and author you voted in. Your vote determines the order that we're featuring these wonderful authors and their books in. To vote in this quote, type in the comments the word Vineyard. This quote reads, "Rick hadn't even apologized when he walked through the door at 6:30 expecting dinner, as if he'd never promised to help her in the vineyard. Liz had to let it go, but she was busting inside. If he wasn't going to be part of this vineyard, well, Liz didn't know what she would do." Again, to vote for this quote in the comments, write the word Vineyard. To vote for this quote in the comments, type the word unity. The quote reads, "It is the feeling of isolation that the ugliness has represented to me, torturing me throughout my entire life. It is the feeling of unity that it now represents to me. We all feel ugly at times." And again, to vote for this quote as your favorite in the poll, type unity in the comments below. To vote for this quote as our next feature, type the word this in the comments. Fear she was accustomed to. Anxiety was expected. So what was this coursing through her veins? To vote for this quote, again, type the word this, THIS, into the comments. To vote for this quote as our next feature, type the word terrified into the comments. Terrified, she looked into his eyes, shadowed by a haunting darkness of a man she no longer knew. Again, type the word terrified into the comments below to vote for this as your next feature choice. To vote for this quote as our next feature, type the word sunshine into the comments. Robert Cook didn't want to settle down. He wanted to tame horses and paint pictures and maybe steal a car or two, float from town to town like dust seen only in the sunshine. To vote for this quote, again, type sunshine in the comments. To vote for this quote as your favorite for our next feature, type in the word neighbors in the comments. Let me tell you a story about Gretchen and Jared, who moved into their dream house and soon found out about all the neighbors. And type neighbors into the comments if this is your vote for our next feature. If you would like to vote for this next quote, type music into the comments. The music flows on the outer edge of my soul, stirring some primitive spirit in me. Its haunting vibration from some exotic location lingers in my memory. It spirals with the breeze down the cobbled street, merging into the ruins, floating out to the sea, supplying new songs to the sirens, waiting to lure sailors onto the rocks. The ancient sound of another time and another place, drifting on the night, tangle my heart into knots. Again, if this is the quote you'd like to vote in as our next feature, type music in the comments. To vote in this next quote, type the word mortal into the comments. I'm cut off. No more money. No immortality. No divine power. What am I going to do with the rest of my mortal life? Again, mortal is what you would type in the comments to vote for this as our next feature. To vote for this next quote, type the word claimed into the comments. What kind of person does that to someone they care about? Someone they claimed to love? Again, to vote for this quote, type claimed into the comments. To vote for this quote as our next feature, type the word chance into the comments. I just pray I'll have the chance to explain my side of the story. To vote for this, type in the word chance. Thank you so much for watching and for voting. Please remember to like and subscribe while you're here and hit the notification bell so that you'll be alerted as soon as the winner of this voting poll is announced, and to follow the feature with that author during their interview videos, excerpt readings, and all of the fun giveaway opportunities. And happy reading!